this is Raina. Thank you for joining me on my crochet channel. So it's not exactly summer here in November. I am in US Northwest, but there is summer somewhere in the world right now. So why not crochet this beautiful seashell? And the cool thing about this doily is that it's quite different from the traditional doily pattern in that it uses the technique that's called fractal crochet. And this is something I've never done before. I found the little diagram of the pattern online and I figured out the whole thing. And I have to say I'm super happy with that result. I just love my seashell. And let's see how it measures. So it's about 16 inches wide from side to side. And I'd say about 15 inches from top to bottom. And I already made this cute pink one. This past summer, I found lots of little pink seashells on my home beach. Let's see, I'm going to use a different thread for this project. And I'm using a crochet thread size 10, and this one is Aunt Lydia's. It's called Ocean. It's 100% mercerized cotton. I've never used multicolor thread for a doily like this one, but I'm curious to see how it will look like. Hopefully pretty. The color should be perfect for the seashell. And the crochet hook is size 1.75 millimeters. And let's get started. And we start with slip knot. So make a loop, insert your hook, pull the loop tighter, and then pull the working thread from behind to front through the loop and pull it tight. Next, chain 16. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Then slip stitch into that first chain to make a ring. And our first round, chain 3, and this counts as our first double crochet. And now make 31 double crochets into the ring. So then we have total with these beginning chains 32 double crochets. 2, 3, 4. It's so cool to see the colors change already on the first round. So, and we'll finish this with a slip stitch into the third beginning chain. And now round 2 starts with 4 chains, 2, 3, 4. And this counts as a first double crochet and a chain, 1 chain. And then double crochet into the next stitch and chain 1, double crochet into the next, chain 1, and repeat this all around. Double crochet in each stitch and chain between each. So again, you have a total of 32 double crochets. And again, I finish the round with the slip stitch into the third beginning chain And round 3 is the same, except we have to chain 2 between each double crochets. So we need to start with 5 chains, 4, 5, double crochet into the next double crochet and chain 2, and then just repeat double crochet, chain 2. And again finish the round with a slip stitch into the 3rd beginning chain. And next 2 rounds, number 4 and 5, are going to be exactly the same. We double crochet in each stitch and chain 3 between each double crochet. So we start with 6 chains. It counts as double crochet in 3 chains. Double crochet into the next stitch and chain 3. Double crochet and chain 3. So do this for 2 rounds. And I finish now round 5, slip stitch into the 3rd beginning chain, and I already see that it starts to curl a bit. So I had to say, this doily, it curled for me all the way till the end, and so because of this special technique, the fractal technique, lots of double crochets on one round, and it helps definitely to block the doily when you're finished. And now round 6, we still repeat the same pattern. We need to chain 4 between each double crochet, so we start with 7 chains, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, double crochet into the next stitch, chain 4 and double crochet, chain 4, repeat all around. And finish with slip stitch again into the 3rd beginning chain. And round 7, we're going to start the pattern. First, chain 3 counts as our first double crochet. Then chain 2 more and single crochet into that next 4 chain space. Chain 2 more and double crochet twice into that next double crochet stitch, 1 and 2, and then we repeat, chain 2, single crochet into the next chain space, chain 2, double crochet into the next double crochet, chain 2, single crochet into the next chain space, chain 2, 2 double crochets. Repeat this all around. And I did my last 2 chains after single crochet, and because we started this round with 3 chains, started as the first, counted as the first double crochet, we now need to make that 2nd double crochet here in the beginning space. So, and then slip stitch into the 3rd beginning chain. That way now we have those 2 stitches, two double crochets here. And round 8 starts with 7 chains, 1, 2, 3. This counts as a first double crochet, 4, 5, 6, 7, 4 chains. Then reach over to the next double crochet and make one double crochet in it, and also one double crochet into the next double crochet. So 2 here, chain 4, 3, 4, again reach over to the next double crochet, make one double crochet here and one into the next, and this repeats now all around. Chain 4, one double crochet and one, and again here I did my last 4 chains, and because we started this with 3 chain that counted as first double crochet, we now need to make another double crochet here next to it, and then finish the round with slip stitch into the 3rd beginning chain. So now you will see how these 2 rounds will begin to repeat, the 7 and 8. First one is where we increase double crochets and do the chains and single crochets into chain space, and that second round we double crochet once in each double crochet of previous round. We don't increase, and we always chain 4 between. So let's see. Now it's going to be my round 9. Start with 3 chain, that counts as my first double crochet, and then 2 more and single crochet into the next chain space. Chain 2, and now we'll see how we are going to increase the double crochets. First we double crochet once in that next stitch and then twice in that second. So here we increased, and then repeat, continue the same, 2 chains, 1 single crochet, 2 chains, and again 1 double crochet in the next stitch and 2 in the next, and repeat this all around. And again, because we started the round with 3 chains, we now have to make 2 more double crochets. First one into that next stitch and the second one into that beginning space, because that's where we always have those 2 double crochets. And then again slip stitch into the 3rd beginning round. And round 10 starts with 3 chains, that also counts as the first double crochet, and 4 more, 1, 2, 3, 4. And then now, as we did on round 8, we reach over to those next double crochets and double crochet 1 in each. So here we need 3. And we chain 4 between these double crochets, and again 3 double crochets, 1 in each. Repeat this for the round 10, and we finish again with a slip stitch in the 3rd chain, 3rd beginning chain, and round 11 we increase again. We start with 3 chains that count as double crochet, and also 2 more chains and single crochet in the next chain space, 2 more chains, and here double crochet 1 in each next 2, 1, 2, and in the third one we make 2 double crochets. And then just repeat again, 2 chains, single crochet, chain space, 2 chains, 2 double crochets, 1 in each next 2, and 2 double crochets in the third. So we need 4 here. Repeat this all around. And to finish round 11, I did my 2 double crochets here, and now I need to do 1 more in that beginning space. So we have total of 4, and then I will slip stitch in a third beginning chain. Round 12, start with 3 chains, and now chain 4 more, 1, 2, 3, 4, and then just double crochet once in each next 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, again chain 4, and repeat 4 double crochets, 4 chains. And finishing round 12 with a slip stitch in a third beginning chain, and starting with round 13, we're going to decrease these double crochet parts. We're going to not work in them. I will show how. So this is how we will create the shell shape. So first thing to do here on round 13, slip stitch in each next 4 chains. And also slip stitch in the next double crochet. And then start your round as usual with 3 chains, double crochet 2 more, once in each next 2, and twice in the last. So here we still increase as before, so we need 5, and then we chain 2, single crochet in chain space, chain 2, and continue the same way, double crochet once in each next 3 and twice in the last to get 5 double crochets. So now work this round all the way until you get to this part. So make sure you leave the first and the last 4 double crochet parts unworked. So let's work until this one to finish the round 13. So here I worked my last 5 double crochets here, and leaving these 2 unworked. And round 14, so what is different from now on is that we're going to turn. It's not gonna go in circles anymore. So 14, start with 3 chains, and that's when I turn, and then I need to work 1 double crochet in each next. 1, 2, 3, 4. So I have total of 5 here. So you'll see on the following rounds that every time we leave one of these double crochet parts unworked, we do 2 rounds. Let's keep working and you'll get the more clear picture of this. So first 5 double crochets, and then we do the same, chain 4 between and double crochet once in each next, so we have 5 again, and then again chain 4 and repeat this, and then you'll work until this one here. So let's meet at the end here. So I did my last 5 double crochets here, and that's how the round 14 ends. Round 15, first thing, again turn your work, and we need to again skip that first double crochet part and those chains, and then at the end of the round we're gonna leave that that part and this chain also unworked. So let's see, round 15, just skip this part. First slip stitch in the next double crochet each next, and then also slip stitch in each chain. 1, 2, 3, and 4. Also slip stitch in that first double crochet here. And now we can start our round 15 with 3 chains, and then we work it as usual, double crochet 1 in each next 3 and twice in the last. This is again the round to increase our double crochets. Chain 2, single crochet in chain space, chain 2, double crochet once in each next 4 stitch, and twice in the last on this round, so we have 6 double crochets, and then 2 chains, single crochet, 2 chains. So now make sure to finish before that last one, because this one we're going to leave unworked, skip it. So work until this one before last. And now I finished my round 15 right here. So you'll see how this first one and the last one double crochet parts will be left unworked. So this round 15 started here, we finished here, and round 16 starts from here, the same space, same place. So I chain 3 and then turn, and then I double crochet once in each next, so I have total of 6 here, and then chain 4 again and double crochet once in each next, so 6 again, and then do this all around and finish here where you started the round 15. And here I finished my round 16 where the round 15 started. And now round 17, first thing we turn, and again we need to skip this first part. So I will slip stitch in double crochets here first 2, 3, 4, 5, and also in each chain 2, 3, and 4, and also slip stitch into the first double crochet. So our round 17 starts here with 3 chains, then double crochet once in each next 4 stitch, and twice in the last. So here we have 7 double crochets, 2 chains, single crochet in chain space, and 2 chains, and 7 double crochets. And then repeat this. Let's see. And so again, we need to skip this one here at the end of this round. So finish round 17 here in this one before last double crochet part. Here, and my 17th round ended here. So I left my last 6 double crochets unworked. And now round 18, again we chain 3 and turn, and that's the round where we just double crochet again once in each stitch and chain 4 between them, between the 7 double crochets. So this is 7 here, and 4 chains, and again 7 double crochets. And now this round will end here where we started round 17. So I did my last 7 double crochets to end the round 18, and now starting round 19. You can remember, so every odd numbered round we have to skip the first and the last double crochet part. So I turn and do my slip stitch in each double crochet first, and then also slip stitch in 4 chains, 2, 3, and 4, and slip stitch in the first double crochet and chain 3, double crochet once in each next 5, I think, 2, 3, 4, 5, and make 2 double crochets in the last. So then we have 8 here on this round, and then we do the 2 chains, single crochet, 2 chains, and repeat 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 2 in the last, and then again 2 chains, single crochet, 2 chains in here. So on this round we'll work until here, and leave this one unworked. And finished my last 8 double crochets here and left this last part here unworked. Now round 20, I just need to turn and start my round right here with 3 chains and double crochet once in each. So you have 8 double crochets and chain 4 between the double crochet parts, and you will work this until here where you started your round 19. So that's how you can remember the even numbered rounds. We just build up one round to the previous onto the previous one. And I finished my round 20 here with 8 double crochets where the 19th row started. Now just keep repeating this pattern. So next round, odd numbered round, 21st, again you would turn and need to skip that first double crochet part. So slip stitch in each one of these, also in each next chain and in the next double crochet, and then start the pattern with 3 chains, double crochet once in each next stitch and double crochet twice here. So on odd rounds we need to increase double crochets, and we do 2 chains, single crochet 2 chains between them. And the odd round you finish in the last part, the one before last double crochet part, so in here. So we are skipping again that one, and then the next even numbered round 22, you start from right there. You just turn and chain 3 and make your double crochets once in each. So on round 22 you're gonna have 9 double crochets and 4 chains between double crochet parts. So this way you're going to repeat the pattern until you have only 2 double crochet parts left, so on this side. So you keep increasing, skipping these parts until you have only 2 here left in the middle. So, and that means you have made 42 rounds in total, and you will have 19 double crochets on each of these, so 2 of them. Now keep repeating this, and I will meet you when we have just 2 rounds, 2 rows left, 41, 42, so we can finish this together. So here I have finished 40 rounds, and I have only 2 more to finish this. And I think it looks really great, but when I look at the whole thing, you'll see it curls quite a lot. So after I finish, I will definitely block it. I will stretch it out and use some spray starch and leave it overnight drying. And I'll show it to you how it looks after that. And another thing is, 2 rows ago I had to switch to a new ball of crochet thread. So unfortunately I couldn't do it with 1. So yeah, using the crochet hook 1.75 millimeters, and I also crochet quite tightly, I'll need 2 of them. And so let's make those last 2 rows and finish it. So at the end of row 40 here, I have 18 double crochets, and for the 41st I will turn and start my slip stitches again. Now 3 chains and double crochets. So 1 double crochet in each stitch and 2 double crochets in the last. So we'll have 19 double crochets here. So 2 in here, then 2 chains, 1 single crochet, 2 chains, and again double crochets, and 2 double crochets in the last. And that's it. Well, we worked only 2 of these double crochet parts. We need to skip this one, and our very last row, chain 3, turn, and just double crochet 1 in each. And 19, chain 4, 3, 4, and again 19 double crochets, and now I'm really done. I can fasten off and I will block it. So that was quite a big work, I'd say. We'll see how it looks after blocking. Can't wait. And here's my finished blocked doily. I think it looks really great, and I'm very happy with the result using this multicolored crochet thread. The colors are just perfect for the seashell. And the doily measures about 15 inches from top to bottom and 16 inches from side to side. So have fun with this pattern, and let me know if you have any questions. I will have the written pattern on my website as always. And happy crocheting!